So I'm going to do something different today, just because I'm kind of tired of talking about TTC and want to do something different. I'm going to show you guys how I do my makeup. Today's isn't going to be anything like fun and fancy. I'm only going to use 2 colors today because I have on a Halloween shirt. It's black and silver and it's got spider on it. I don't claim to be like a professional. I don't do things like probably I should most of the time, but anyway, so here we go. I do my concealer first when I remember to do it, and I use Erase Paste from Benefit. It works miracles. It's a little pricey, but I love it. It was worth the $26. So, and I'm just going to use my foundation brush. Most people will use a smaller brush, whatever. So a little bit goes a long way. And my little mirror is down here, so I'm looking all down. And I dab it underneath my eyes. Okay. Now for foundation, I'm using Clinique's Perfectly Real Makeup in 08. I wanted the Super Fit makeup because I have really oily skin, but the color that I need is one of the more popular colors, and they recently had a recall on it. I guess it wasn't the correct consistency like the most recent batch they put out, so I haven't been able to find it, so I had to settle for this one. So I just put a little bit on my foundation brush and I just kind of dab it all around one side, and then I blend it in. I'm good there. Set up. Computer is fair. Okay. Now I do eyeshadow primer, and the one I have is Urban Decay. I'm going to see it there. A little bit. It's Urban Decay Primer Potion. This one's in Eden. It's kind of a matte nude color. They also have an original that's clear, and then another one, I can't think of what it's called, but it's like just kind of sparkly. I have this particular one because it came in a set with the palette that I'm going to use today. So, got a 2-for-1 deal. And I don't know the exact prices of these. I think together it was $32 maybe. Anyway, okay. So there's that. And then I have Urban Decay Ammo Palette. Open that up so it's got a mirror up in the top. But here are the colors. It's got really nice colors in it. Let's see this. Let's see, the bottom one's good. Anyway, so there's another purple right here. This one's like a light purple, white, and then a blue. And I'm going to use this color right here. It's kind of a silvery tan color. It's called Maui Wowie. Really glittery. If you don't like a really glittery makeup, I wouldn't get this. Most of these are like super, super glittery. So I'm going to put that all over my eyelid. I'm not being like super precise or neat about it because it's going to get all blended in a little bit. You don't need a terribly lot of these. They're all pretty pigmented. Okay, so then I'm going to mix that color with the white to go up and do my highlight, and then I'm going to just bring it down to my lid. It's going to make it a little bit easier to blend out my crease color in a little bit in just a minute here, because the primer potion kind of grabs your eyeshadow and like sticks. So it's going to make it a little bit easier to blend in just a second. Okay, so now there's a black in here called Oil Slick, and I'm going to use that for my crease color today. So I got a little bit on my brush, like literally it was just a light tap on the black. And I'm going to start out here and kind of swoop it over. Like so. And then I'm going to start doing really light circles and just kind of blend it around. Sorry, if you guys can hear that, it's the fire pager going off. Okay, so it cut me off. Let's try again. Let's see, what was I doing when it cut off? I had done the black on both sides, and then I took a little bit of white and put my highlighter in up here. And now I was going to take that same Maui Wowie color and run underneath my eyes. Just underneath here, like so. Okay, there's that. Now I'm gonna put on some eyeliner. This should be fun trying to do. This one that I'm getting ready to use is CoverGirl Liqualine Blast. It's really, really soft. It's almost like a gel. This particular one is the like sparkly gray color. It's not super dark, so I'm gonna do something else after I put this on. That's gonna be good enough for that. Now, I'm gonna take an angled brush. I'm gonna dip it in the black in my palette. Tap it off so I don't have it all over my face. So I can get close enough for you guys to see what I'm doing. I can't. I can't get my arm right. Alright. So I'm just gonna take that and tap it into the eyeliner. As I go around, and it's gonna make it a little bit darker. And the eyeliner is gonna help it stick. Sometimes I used to use just powder eyeliner, and all you do is like wet your makeup brush and do it that way, and it works fine that way too. So there we go. There's one done. Even. Now I'm gonna do my bottom waterline. Same thing with this one. Pull it down just a hair and run that through. This one doesn't show up very well on your waterline, but I'm gonna do the same thing with the black. It's a trick, make your eyeliner last longer. And I'm just gonna tap the black eyeshadow right along my waterline into that. See, it's darker now. Okay, now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And usually when I'm in my bathroom, I have my hair dryer in there, and I will hold this just in front of the hair dryer for a few seconds to warm up the top part. It works a lot faster and a lot better if you have eyelashes that really aren't curly like mine. So it's probably gonna curl as good today. Get all the little jinkers in there and squeeze it down. Careful not to pinch your eyeball or your eyelid. Now let's come to check it out. Alright, watch out, dude vlog. Okay, now I'm going to do mascara. I'm using L'Oreal Telescopic Drugstore mascara. It's the best one I've found so far. Alright. There's mascara. Woo-hoo. Alright, my last thing is I'm going to put on some blush. Blush brush. I'm not real sure what the color this is. I used to sell Alouette makeup and skincare products, and this was the color that came in their makeup palette, so I really don't know what color it is. So yeah, so just dab that on my brush, and I'm going to do kind of the apples of my cheeks and then back up, and then I go a little bit up my nose just to kind of blend it in, because I'm pretty pale. So I need a little bit of color on my face. Do the same thing on the other side. And then up the side of my nose a little bit. Another little dab. Top of my forehead. Bring it down. Top of my nose to my chin. Alright. And that is it for makeup, guys. Let me know if you liked it or want to see more. Give me ideas for videos, because I have no idea what else to do, what else to talk about. So let me know, alright? Bye, guys.